Hey guys, and welcome to Craving for Baking. As Christmas draws near, there is probably a recipe you are looking to make. So I'll be showing you guys how to make the perfect white cake. We are going to start by oiling our pan, just to make sure that the cake doesn't stick. And we are also going to add foil, just for the extra way. And then I'm also going to grease the foil as well. As you can tell, there's lots of grease in here, but it goes the extra way for this cake. So once the pan has been greased really well, set it aside so we can prepare the cake batter. I'm doing it by hand today, but you don't have to. So into a bowl, I'm going to add my separated egg whites. I show you how to separate them in a previous episode. And then I'm going to beat them until I get soft peaks. Once I get soft peaks, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of sugar at a time until I get glossy, stiff peaks. Be sure not to overbeat your eggs because they will separate. Ugh, it looks disgusting. I've done it before, trust me. So they should be looking very glossy like so, and if you lift them up, they should hold their shape. So I just gave it another whirl, and then if you lift them up, they should come out stiff just like that, and that's how you know you've got the perfect egg whites. Now I'm going to work on the butter mixture. So into a bowl, I'm going to mix the butter until it's creamy. So you're just, I don't know how long it will take, probably about 5 minutes doing it by hand, maybe about 2 minutes doing it with an electric stand mixer, but it just depends on how you do it. Then I'm going to add the sugar, and I'm doing this by hand, so it will take a little bit long, but I mix the butter and sugar until you can feel no sugar granules or very little. And be warned, if you're doing it by hand, just take a little bit of elbow grease. When you see that the mixture is light and creamed, add in the vanilla extract and continue to beat. And you guys, this mixture will smell delicious, like it doesn't even make any sense. Why do you want to eat so much butter with sugar? Ugh, it doesn't sound very appetizing, but it smells delicious. So here is when the recipe gets a little tricky. You need 2 pieces of foil so that you can transport the flour from each. We're going to sift the flour and baking powder onto 1 sheet of foil, and then creating a little basket to put the flour in. So I just sifted it, and then I'm gonna make a kind of basket to hold the flour in, and then I get my other little piece of foil, and then I put the flour mixture inside the sift, and then I sift it onto the next piece of foil, if that makes sense. But you can see me doing it here, and if you try it, you'll get what I mean, I think, hopefully, I hope. So the thing is, it's not that tricky, but we do this 4 times. Seriously though. Back to the butter and sugar mixture, we are going to alternate the flour and the milk. The flour first, mix, the milk second, mix, and so forth. But don't forget about the egg whites. Remember, we whipped them up in the beginning. Once that mixture is nicely mixed together, I'm going to add in the egg whites in 3 parts. Fold it. We want the air that is inside the egg whites to keep. And I kind of didn't do that because my hand was so sore, but that's what happens. You want to get the muscles working. But just remember to fold it because you want to keep the air inside them egg whites. Now, if you remember my heavenly white buttermilk cake recipe, the batter looked too good to be true. I hope you don't eat the batter before it's baked. The same goes for this cake too. The batter looks so heavenly, but you must resist for Christmas, or whatever you're making it for. Put the batter into your prepared cake tin and bake for 25 to 35 minutes at 190 degrees Celsius. It might take a little longer, but just watch it at the 30-minute mark. Once out of the oven, insert it onto a cooling rack and leave it to cool. Store until Christmas or for whatever you're making the cake for. somewhere it won't get eaten. Of course, if you're not making the cake for Christmas, eat it now. I couldn't try this cake for you guys, but I'm 100% sure it will taste good. I have made this cake many times before, and the recipe seems to get even better. So thanks for watching Craving for Baking, and I'll see you in the new year. Bye!